Hi, could you tell me your name?
Sure, my name is Fanny Benales.
And can you tell me what God did for you? You mentioned that you came in at the beginning part of September for prayer here. So can
Yes.
you just tell me a little bit about your story and what God did for you?
Yes, I came in for prayer. I was due for surgery September the 7th to remove a tumor on the back of my brain. I had surgery September the 7th. I ended up in ICU for a couple of days and ended up more than a couple of days in the hospital than I was expected to. I am back to give God the glory. Through the whole surgery, He has been working in myself and my husband, and He put us through everything we've been through. We have grown to be more as a couple. Now we know that the glory of God is abundant, and when you feel that there's no one there, He is always there for you.
Before you came in for prayer, you were mentioning that you felt a little fearful. And then after prayer, what happened to that fear?
Before I came in for prayer, I felt fearful. I work in the medical field, so usually when someone tells you it's a tumor and that they don't know what type of tumor it is, the first thing that comes into your mind is cancer. The second part is I have 3 small children, 7, 6, and 3. So of course you don't want to think other than that. And the third thing that worried me was my husband, because I mean, you're young, but you just never know how they would feel having another half of them being less than what they were when they married you.
So now that you received prayer and you're on the other side of it, what happened to that fear? What did God do as far as the reports you just received?
I went to my eye doctor because during the whole process of we discovered that I had this tumor because I was having seizures, and they did a CT scan of the head which showed the tumor. And when I went to the specialist for the tumor, they realized that I had no peripheral vision on both eyes. So sorry, what was the question again? I tend to lose.
So you had no peripheral vision, and also the reports that you received afterwards about your peripheral vision as well as the tumor itself.
Okay.
What was the report on that?
So after surgery, the doctors kept on checking my vision. And I mean, I had gotten some vision back peripherally, but not what they expected after surgery. Yesterday I went to the optometrist to have my eyes checked because I've noticed that there's some changes on my vision. And they told me that on both eyes I've gotten 95% of my peripheral vision back. And my eyes have had some changes, and that's why I have different prescriptions for my eyes. I am now nearsighted, which I guess is good news for me. Today I went for a third EEG of my brain, which is kind of like a brain scan to see if there's any, waves for seizures or anything like that. And the tech told me I shouldn't be telling you this, but everything looks normal. So that just shows me how much God loves me and is working in my family.
And was the tumor found cancerous or
The tumor was, a couple of days I got a phone call and the tumor was found to be non-cancerous and non-reproductive. So I am not expected to get that tumor back.
Isn't that wonderful what God did for you?
Yes.
And you told me about some Bible verses that somebody gave to you in the healing rooms. How did that help you through your surgery time?
It helped me a lot because I was raised in a Christian home. As I got older, you hit those teenage years where you just want to do your own thing, and you kind of, put church in the back burner and really not concentrate on it. And when I came for prayer, someone gave me the Bible verses which are slipping my mind right now, of course. But through all of it, when I was in the hospital, when I came in for prayer, I saw someone with a basket of what were
Sunflower.
Sunflower flowers. And when I was in the hospital, one of the CNAs approached me and told me, don't be scared. God is with you. This is something that's gonna pass. And it's funny because she had this little cute little thing of sunflowers and put it next to my bed, and I was stunned. Like and I remember telling my husband, and he was like, he's like, I remember seeing those sunflowers when we went to Jubilee Church for prayer with you. So yeah, it was very, for both of us, we just kind of had that moment like, what? So yeah, it's been very, I mean, I'm not going to tell you it's been an easy road. It's been hard, but I know that we were not alone. We could have not made it without God.
And from everything you have told me, even before this video, it just sounds like God did work behind the scenes so that you were able to have a speedy recovery.
Yes.
And an excellent recovery.
Yes.
And even the almost full restoration of your peripheral vision, which they didn't think possible.
Yes.
And now the EEG normal. We just give praise and thanksgiving to God, for He is so good.
Yes, He is.
So good.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your testimony with us this day. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.